Hi, happy April 2nd. It's Autism Awareness Month. And I hardly post videos, but I recently watched a documentary on Netflix called Crip Camp, and it's Disability Revolution. And it got me really emotional. I was crying and stuff like that because it makes you realize how many families living with a kid with a disability are actually, how do you say it? They're discriminated against. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because a lot of people seem to not have compassion nowadays for people in general with a disability because they don't either want them around them, or their kids don't understand it, or they don't understand it in general, so they just don't want to deal with it. And it was a hard thing for me to understand that my child is probably going to be discriminated against for the rest of her life, depending on how her autism progresses, just because she's different in the way that she does things in public. And one of them is her being loud, one of them is being stimming, one of them is being overjoyed, which is I love, but she just makes a lot of noise. She laughs, and she's just an awesome kid, but at the same time people stare at her because they know she's different. So instead of walking into a room like you or I would walk into a room, they would just glance and keep their day going. They seem to want to stare and try to guess and try to understand what's going on with this little girl. And I think one of the reasons why this happens is because us as a society are failing to teach the next generation what disability is and how many disabilities there are in the world and how we're supposed to be accepting to everyone. And one of them is also families that are living with a child with a disability, how they do not go and tell their family about it, what that disability entails, and educate them. And a lot of families would rather not talk about their kids with a disability and keep it indoors and not let everybody know and be proud that this is what they have all going on in their home, which Bella just walked in, obviously, because you can hear her iPad going. But my thing is autism awareness has 1 month, and a lot of people will say things about autism online, whether it's something that they support or not. But my thing is, living with autism is an every month thing for us families. And I think in general, we need to be more accepting to people that have a disability, even if it's not an obvious one. Maybe it's just something that you see every now and again in their movement or their speech. We need to be teaching our kids to have compassion. And I think that's where we lack. If you have the opportunity to watch Crip Camp, that's what it's called on Netflix, you can see these amazing people back in the day weren't even able to go to school because they were in wheelchairs and they were considered a fire hazard. And then they created this camp, and all these kids with disabilities were able to go to this camp and be accepting, and all these counselors were amazing, and they talked to you guys and they let you know how this changed their life. And this started the whole process of getting the 504 law in place for people living with disabilities and what they had to do it. Like literally, you guys will cry when you see what these kids had to do to get a law for people with disabilities, especially those that needed ramps and stuff to get to buildings and so forth, had to do to even get these kids with disabilities to be able to be accepted into regular schools. It's crazy. And you would be like it'll open your mind and be like, wow, that is so freaking amazing. I've always been very verbal with Bella, and y'all have always known she has autism since she's had it. From the beginning, whenever she was first diagnosed, I've always been an advocate for her. I want her to have whatever she needs. If she needs certain therapies, let's get it done. If she needs to go do this, we're gonna get it done. If she needs to take these supplements because it's known to help her, she's gonna take them. And it's never been something we hid in our life, nor do we hide her. We take her everywhere we're going. Believe me, there has been moments where I wanted to curse people out, and I do not curse. But this is the thing, guys. This is the big picture, is we need to educate whoever we can educate. So if you have somebody in your family that has a disability, it doesn't even have to be autism. If they have a disability, teach your family about it so they can teach others, and it's just going to continue to spread like that. And when it comes to kids, I think a lot of the times bullying happens because we don't teach them how common sense it is to be kind to everyone, regardless of how they look, what color they are, what religion they follow, whatever that is. We should always be kind and accepting to all these kids, because we don't know what they deal with every day and the emotions they deal with. And a lot of autistic kids and kids in general with disabilities, they have feelings, they have wants, they want to play, they want to be accepted, but we shun them. A lot of people will shun them instead of approach them and tell them, hi, how are you? Acknowledging them whenever they walk in their room. Let me tell you, close friends that have visited my home don't even say hi to Bella. Or when we take her somewhere, they won't even approach her and tell her hi. And I don't know if it's because they're afraid that she might not look right, or they're afraid she might not respond, or she might not say hi back. She will say hi back, guys. They're very bright and they're very smart. So she goes to her hand. Bella, look, come here. Can you say hi? Oh, that was her hi. But anyway, on this Autism Awareness Day, I just want to encourage everybody to be kind to one another, to say hi to those special kids when you see them. Even if you don't understand, ask questions. A lot of times parents, they want to explain to you what's going on with their kids, especially if you're somebody close family in their lives. What happened? What time is it? What time is it? It's potty time. So her alarm went off. She's potty training right now. Yes, she's 7. That's part of our autism story. She's doing well, but her alarm just went off, so I'm gonna take her to use the restroom. But I just want to say, everybody be kind. Reach out to those parents that have special needs kids at home that have to school them. It's hard. It's crazy. And thankful, and I'm truly thankful for all the aides and teachers and special ed teachers that have been doing it for a long time, because we know that you love what you do. So happy Autism Awareness Day to all of you guys and to all my special babies. Bye.